How's it going, everybody? And today on Some Guy Doing Stuff, we're going to replace the taillights on the Tesla Model 3 using Hanssshow's rear taillights and their Starlink strip light. Let's get started. You get some really great products from Hansshow. Just go to their website and use my promo code SGDS to get a discount off your purchases. Before we do any work on the car, we're gonna go into the settings and we're gonna go to safety. We're gonna scroll to the bottom and we're gonna click power off. So the reason why we cut the power off in the car is because we don't wanna blow out any of the lights or the fuses inside. So the first thing you wanna do is you wanna remove this plastic cover right here. The easiest way to do it is make sure you get yourself a plastic pry tool and you're gonna work your way around. There's gonna be clips inside that you don't wanna break. You could try pulling nice and easy, but if you do have any trouble, you wanna make sure that you use another tool to actually push against it so it doesn't snap when you're pulling it off. After pulling the cover off, you might still have some of these white clips here. Just use your pry tools, get them underneath, and basically just pull them right out. Okay, on the wire over here, we have a clip. You're gonna grab the clip and you're gonna pull this down. And then you're just gonna pull the plug out. You're gonna have to wiggle to get it out. All right, now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Right here where the wire is, there's a nut right there that's holding the light in place. We're just gonna use a number 8 on the socket wrench and we're gonna pull that right out. Now we're gonna take this light out over here. There is a screw that goes through. It's just a guide. You don't have to unscrew anything. You just gotta wiggle it out and get the right angle when you're taking this out. Oh, it's coming out. There it is. So now that we got the 2 lights off on the trunk, we're gonna take the ones off on the sides. In order to take off these lights over here, we're gonna have to unscrew this. Now, if you have a newer model, these are just like a plug. You just pull them on and off. On the older models, you actually have to unscrew them. There we go. So this piece here that easily came off on this side did not easily come off on this side. I just kept turning and turning and turning and the stupid thing would not come off. Finally I got it off and I realized that the screw broke off inside. So I'm gonna have to find something like a washer or something to actually put over here in order to hold that piece down later on. But other than that, I'm with the show. All right, so in order to get to this light over here, we're gonna have to get in here. And the best way to do that is actually take this rubber piece off. It's gonna be a little sticky, just so you're aware. So I'm just gonna pull this off. And there we go. All right, seems a little difficult to get this piece off, so I'm gonna remove this plastic piece here. It probably just snaps just like everything else. And look at that, it does. So as you can see in here, we have the plug for the light right over here. And then there's 2 nuts. There's one right here, and there's one right up here. That should get these lights out. In order to get this plug out, there's a little clip. You're just gonna pull it up and then pull it right out. Now let's take off these nuts. You wanna be careful you don't drop it down there. It's like an abyss down there. You'll never find it again. Not easy. There we go. And lights out. It's dirty. Very dirty. Okay. And the screws, which are here and here. So the funny thing is, it's not raining, it's actually hail. So I guess I'm not gonna really get wet at this point. Okay, so we're gonna get the plug, the Tesla plug, and the Hansshow light plug, and we're just gonna put the two together. Then we're gonna run the wire. So in order to do that, we got this long cable here, and we're gonna plug the white into the white. It only fits one way. The black into the black. Okay, we'll put that in. Put that right in there, like that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this wire here and we're gonna run it up along the plastic and the metal, and then later put the rubber seal back on. And we have a shorter cable, which we're gonna plug in as well. White to white, black to black, just like before. All right, so for the wire that was on this side, instead of running it up here, I decided to run it downward and underneath the carpeting here, straight under, between the bumper, and it came back up. This way they come up together over here. This way I wouldn't have a bump over here too much when it's coming up. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna zip tie these together, and we're gonna run it up, and we're gonna follow this wire here. Okay? Once I follow this wire here, I'm gonna put it right through this rubber cap, which will be inside here. At that point, then I can separate the two. Now we're going to zip tie these over here to make them look somewhat neat, and then we're going to zip tie them up around here, right through here, because we ran the wires through. Now we're going to put the tail lights in. They go on the trunk. Now, there's a little bit of a groove right here on the side. This is so you can rerun the wire up and through, which will then go on the strip that's going to go across this. Okay. Just going to put that up here. Okay, there's letters on these too. This says R and L, so right and left. Okay, this wire here goes into this. Okay, so our light bar has 3M tape on the inside, so we'll make sure we clean off the bumper. And then it has one plug on each side, which we're gonna attach to the actual lights up here. And then we're gonna test everything out before I clean up all the wiring. Before I take the 3M tape off the light strip, I'm going to test it out, make sure all the lights turn on and are functioning. So let's bring this down a little bit. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to get more of these videos. Have a great day.